All right. Sunday, big game for us. Missouri has been playing extremely well since their win versus Mississippi State. They have been on a tear, competing incredibly hard since then, and will is going to be a great test for us on Sunday. But Sunday is also a day of celebration. We have five seniors headlining Madison Scott, our fifth year senior that's been here, and that's just not normal in today's time. So if you're coming out, we would love for you to be here probably 30 minutes before so that you can celebrate the seniors and cheer us into getting hopefully another victory. Big week ahead. Last three games, all competitive. Right now, we are putting ourselves in a position to compete in the get seeding for the SEC tournament and also for the NCAA tournament. That's our focus. So, really excited about the week off. We really needed it. And hopefully, we come out and we're refreshed on Sunday.
You mentioned Maddie there. Very rare now to get a fifth-year player who's never transferred. Just what does that say about her and her commitment? She's
Yeah.
kind of a throwback in my
Yeah.
word.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's just not normal. My gratitude for Madison cannot be put into words. It's almost going to be. I've been thinking about it a lot. What is life going to be like without her? First 2 years, it was very miserable here as we were building, and then she committed to us, and that was the first sign of hope here for me, honestly. And she's just been through it ever since. But at the same point, I don't want it to stop. So I want us to continue to play well and create as many more memories that I can with her. She will always be remembered as a rebel great. And that's something that no one will be able to take away. And I'm really happy for her because, like you said, it's just not normal. And I don't know how much more we see it.
Is her path something that you can show recruits and show potential players like, hey,
Yeah.
if you come committed, stick to it, you can do this.
Honestly, cats, no, it's just admirable. But it's just not how things work anymore. I'm a portalista. I'm in there every single opportunity that it opens. I'm in the portal. We're gonna go in the portal again. We only signed one high school freshman, so you know, you just have to be grateful. And as coaches, I think coaches have to evolve and understand that when you get one that will stay for 4 years, like we may never get another 5 years. There may not be 5 years. Hopefully, we don't go through COVID anymore. But we don't know what to expect because the rules change every single month, it seems like. So student athletes may get 6 years, who knows? But you just take it for what it is and you're very appreciative.
You mentioned the much needed break, three games last week. What's this week been like for you guys in terms of regrouping?
Just tons of rest. More than anything, we had a really good practice on Wednesday. As a team together, we watched the Missouri versus Kentucky last night at my house. So that was just like really relaxed, no practice, great discussion. And then today we'll practice today and tomorrow, and we'll prepare for our final stretch. But we just really needed the break. The Kentucky game was very emotional for us. Then we had to go on the road, and then Tennessee's style of play on the back end is one where you prefer not to have to play 3 games in a row. We started off flat. I do feel like their style of play allows you to still be in the game, and we were able to get back in it, but just couldn't figure out a way to get ahead in that one. And those are road games, but we're able to like really lock in on these last 3 games with Missouri, understanding that we have 2 more home games. And we hadn't really protected home court. I think we're 500 in home court here. So this is another opportunity on Sunday for us to protect home court, and hopefully we'll do that.
KK's averaging like 15 her last 3 games. She's really stepped up
Mm-hmm.
recently. Just what is her presence, not just points wise, but
Yeah.
just as a leader meant to this
Yeah.
group?
Well, I mentioned before with KK, I had conversations with her, and I've always told her, like, look, KK, your injury last year taught us that we can do it, uh, without you. But with you, I think we can even go further. And has really bought into that lately and understood that whether she starts or comes off the bench, whether she plays 15 minutes or however many minutes, that she can impact us as long as she defends at a high level and takes good shots on the offensive end. In the Tennessee game, played her way too much, but it was more of like we just felt like we had to because she was just fearless. But if we could keep her in a comfortable minutes range, she's going to be incredibly impactful for us.
What's your favorite Maddie Scott memory?
Yeah. Yeah, shoot. There's so many. I've spent 5 years with her. I think probably after we shared with her the vision we had, and she was very emotional at that time. And I remember, and I'm not a touchy feely person, but I remember going over to her in our conference room and embracing her. And she still had one more visit. I think she was gonna go to Maryland in her last visit, but right then and there, I knew that she would give us a chance. And um, funny story, after her Maryland visit, the Maryland coach called me and said, Brenda Freeze, and she said, yo, I hope Maddie chooses you. I hope Maddie chooses you. I think she would be great. She would be stretched by leaving home, and I know you would take good care of her, and you all would be perfect for each other. So, and it worked out.